And then in verse 2, it tells us in verse 2, and be not conformed to this world. The world has its tradition. The world has its practice. And the world has all the principles by which they work. And when you get to a place of work, they school you and they kind of tell you the way they do things there. That over here is how they do their thing. And these are the peculiar things they have introduced in that department, and nothing they do here must go out anywhere. If they change the receipt, it stops here. If they kind of modify things, it stops here. Anything, that's the world. And those are the traditions in the world. There's religious tradition. There is political tradition. There's worldly tradition. And when you come into the midst of the people of God, all those things are not there. You don't have the worldly tradition, and you don't have the religious tradition. All you do now is that you understand everything that is of the world. You will not do any of those things, and the signs they give. If, for example, you are working in the world, and you are in a particular department, and they have already told you, this is the tradition here, this is the way they do things here, and if you are talking to another person in another department, and they are passing by, and then they see that you are likely to be divulging the secret of that department, they stand there and look at you, and they make a particular sign which the other fellow may not understand, and then you recollect yourself. I know what he's telling me. I'm trying to flout the tradition that they already told us, and then you change everything. If that comes to your life now, if you're now like you're watching over other people, and if they're free to obey the Lord, and free to serve the Lord, and they're doing what is right, and then you come in, you see that that man is trying to, he might get to the point he reveals what he shouldn't reveal. You're not standing for the truth anymore. You're standing for tradition, and you are afraid that your tradition may be broken. All those things will hinder people from getting to heaven, because hypocrisy has come in, worldliness has come in, traditions of the world, they have all come in. That's why he's saying, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing